What's going on, family and truth seekers? So a lot of people have been asking me, their Bible does not reveal the true name. So let me help you. It won't. Some Bibles out there will. There's some out there that will reveal the true name. But if you're looking at the Amplified, NIV, King James Version Bible, I'm not saying these Bibles are bad. What I'm saying is it don't have the real name in the Bible. So I'm going to try to help you understand that as a little bit as possible the time that I have. So the true names were taken out of the Bible. For example, the name of the Father is Yahuwah, taken out. The name of the Messiah is Yahusha, taken out. The name of the Creator, which is Elohim, taken out. So when you see God, when it's referenced to the Almighty, put Elohim there. When you see Lord in reference to the Messiah or the Almighty, you put Yahuwah. When you see Jesus, Christ in there, take it out and replace it with Yahusha, Messiah. So that's what I do in most cases. A lot of times I will use AI to rewrite. Like I'm reading the book in Matthew now, and I go to AI and say, hey, rewrite the book of Matthew for me, but use the original names. And that way it reads better and you get more knowledge. So that's why you don't see those names in the King James, Amplified, NIV, and etc. It was taken out. So a lot of people say the letter J. So they said, well, Joseph, Jeremiah. All right, let me help you understand. What happened was when the letter J, think on this, please think on this. The letter J is less than 500 years old. All right. So when the letter J came into alphabet in the year 1539, they decide to go back into the Bible, right? Any name that starts with Y, like Joseph is Yosef, Y-O-S-E-F. Jeremiah is called Jeremiah, or something like that. So any letter, any name that started with Y in the Bible, they took that Y out of the Bible and put J less than 500 years ago, right? Why? That was a strategic demonic attack. A name cannot be translated. A name can be transliterated, meaning you got to fix your lips. Barack Obama. I don't care what. All right, let me help you. Remember in the Old Testament when his name was Yahuwah? In order for those people to be a part of the covenant of Yahuwah, they had to be circumcised, right? There was the Canaanites, there's the Hittites, there was a lot of other land. They can be a part of the covenant, but they got to be circumcised, follow the law, follow the 10 Commandments, and call on Yahuwah. Nowhere in the Old Testament did Moses, Aaron, David, Samuel, or any of the prophets say, because you are a Canaanite, you can call him Yah Canaan. Because you a Hitchite, you can call him Yah Hitchite. They did not change the name of Yahuwah in the Old Testament. I don't care what language they had. He was called Yahuwah. Think about this. What changed? What changed? So I can't really go into detail. I don't really got much time to really make it make sense. But I'm trying to help you understand that when you read your Bible, this is why that name is not there. They replace the true names with God. God is the category, all right? The third commandment, do not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Make that make sense. Read it slow. Use your lips. Use your brain. Do not take the name, name of the Lord, not a name, thy God, not a name, in vain. Now make the third commandment make sense. You can't, can you? Now you can make it make sense if you take Lord out, which is a title, God out, which is a category, and put the original name in. And this is how it reads, and it would make sense. Do not take Yahuwah, your Elohim, name in vain. That's the third commandment. Now, doesn't it make more sense when you put the actual name inside that commandment? So that's what took place. So that's how I read the Bible. If you want to know more about the attack on the name, why they changed the name, and for example, right, so a lot of people say this, it was translated. Understand, in the English alphabet, even in the year 1539, the English alphabet had the letter Y in it. So why did they take, because we could have called him Yahusha. We could have called him Yahuwah. We had E in the English alphabet. We can call him Elohim. So why introduce J into the English alphabet and then take the Y's out of the Bible when the English alphabet contains the letter Y and the letter E? It doesn't make sense, does it? Let me tell you why they did it. And let me tell you why that's not a translation. That is a removal of the name. If I got something to fix your car, the correct part that your car needs, but I don't want to use that. I want to use something different in place thereof. Now your car is running crazy. Why? Because I did not use what was originally supposed to be there when I had it in my possession. That don't make sense. You would come to me like, dude, why you put this on my car when you know it don't belong there? It's the same thing with the name. So with all you're get understanding, I can't really go more into detail about it. TikTok really doesn't give me that much time. But again, if you want to know the truth, if you want to understand this, get the book. All of this is in this book. Why they changed the name, the true name being revealed, what they changed to it. It gives you a breakdown of the history of the name. It's all in the book. You won't get this in your church. So with all you're getting, get understanding. And remember, people, let's think for ourselves and stop going off the program of religion.